Hey guys, think you've seen everything in combat sports? Think again. In this video we're breaking down the wildest, most unbelievable fight endings ever. Cringe-worthy, jaw-dropping and absolutely insane. No more talking, let's get into it.
And Jacasa's now trying to fight with Elvis.
My goodness.
Fighting through the fence.
Let's start with one of the best examples why you shouldn't overuse MMA rules to your advantage. In fight between striker Konstantin Glukhov and wrestler Mikhail Gazaev, Gazaev came in with genius game plan. In the promotion they fought for M1, the rules are similar to the UFC. You can't kick or knee a downed opponent to the head. And here's where the trick comes in. A fighter is considered downed if even one knee is on the ground. So no kicks, no knees to the head. Gazaev didn't even bother to hide his intention to exploit this rule to the fullest. Right from the start, he basically just started crawling toward Konstantin. For a moment, Glukhov was probably thinking, well, okay, but he won't do this the whole fight, right? Wrong. Gazaev was completely unwilling to strike with Glukhov at all. The result was two extremely frustrating rounds for Glukhov. He tried to do damage on the crawling Gazaev, but couldn't land anything significant. Meanwhile, Gazaev was able to secure takedown in every round, thanks to his tactic, putting himself ahead on the scorecards. But by the third round, it was obvious that Glukhov had finally had enough of this circus.
Fight!
In the last minute of the fight, he basically said, "Screw it, you asked for it," and blasted Gazaev with a brutal kick to the head while he was downed.
Быстрее! Быстрее, стойка! Внимательно! Бой!
The crowd loved it. Glukhov even looked like he was thinking, yeah, I'll get DQ for that, but honestly, worth it. Gazaev though won the fight via disqualification, but the look on his face afterwards said everything. He had won technically, but he looked like someone who had just successfully robbed an orphanage. Sure, you succeeded, but was it really worth it? Now let's move on to the fight between Matunga Diakasa and Van Damme Mumbai, and the absolutely wild aftermath that followed. The fight itself went almost the full 3 rounds, and Matunga was clearly in control the entire time.
Let's take a look at the action replay here and look at some of the damage, Simon, that Jacasa was able to do.
Yeah, really put him down.
He showed he was the cleaner, sharper, more technical striker, and eventually sealed the deal with a pretty nasty KO.
Against this young, fast Matunga Jacasa.
Stepping up, talking a big right, and another right from Jacasa. Mbui's down, the giant has fallen. There's another big right, and it's all over. Matunga Jacasa is the new champ.
But the real entertainment started after the fight. As soon as it ended, Matunga walked toward the Van Damme's corner and was very obviously talking some smack. Whatever he said, it definitely hit a nerve, because chaos broke out instantly. Van Damme tried to step up for his cornerman and even attempted a sucker punch on Matunga from behind. Honestly, that was probably the best shot Van Damme landed the whole night.
Breaking Valdiathan from the governing body in there, preventing Elvis from tuning it.
Well, Van Damme's in a position right now where he's pushing officials.
And it was a good stoppage by referee Ferdy Basson. There's the right that did the damage. And he just followed it up.
The one thing we know is that Jacasa is also trying to get some order here. So, and then we saw exactly what happened there, and then here comes Van Damme.
Sucker punches are from behind, I didn't see that.
Next up, Grigory Ponomaryov vs Mukumat Wakaev, one of the most anticipated fights in ACA history. Two big boys, a lot of trash talk leading up to it, and the crowd was expecting the full-scale war, but it wasn't meant to be. When the fight started, Grigory immediately tried to overpower Vakhaev with his wrestling, even landing a nice throw.
Да, и сразу на руках пытается получить преимущество Григорий. И вот тут только борьба может как раз у Вахаева быть эффективной.
Неплохой бэкфист. Да, зацепил там совершенно точно Мухаммад Вахаев. И бросок через...
But when Vakhaev tried to retaliate with a takedown of his own, Grigory landed very badly and suffered one of the nastiest leg injuries in sports history. This happened in 2023, and to this day, as ironic as it sounds, Grigory Panemerov still hasn't set his foot in the octagon.
Вот здесь.
Да.
Ой-ой-ой-ой.
Какая жуть. Через грудь включается дальше и вот здесь. Да, это травма, после которой Григорий не мог продолжить стрим.
Now let's take a look at some cases where the referee got just a little too involved in the fight. In the bout between Shamil Gazargiev and Kamil Hasanov, special rules were in place. Basically a boxing match inside the cage with MMA gloves. No kicks, no wrestling, just hands. But Shamil probably didn't even bother to read the rules set for this fight. His first fall came early. He tried to kick Hasanov and the ref gave him a warning. The fight continued with Hasanov clearly winning the early exchanges.
Пока что все мимо.
Да, вот попытка здесь была апперкота, но также мимо.
Бойцы рубятся.
Опасен он в какие-то моменты.
Камиль Хасанов попадает.
Then things got strange. Either Shamil is very fragile or the referee has the grip of Superman, because Shamil apparently suffered an injury when he tried to wrestle his opponent, and the ref tried to pull him off Hasanov.
И все, я думаю, правильно со стороны рефери, потому что очень себя непрофессионально ведут бойцы.
Видно в весе разница большая.
И, соответственно, Камиль потяжелее.
Потяжелее, да. Камиль потяжелее.
The ref stopped the fight because Shamil was in pain and couldn't continue. And that's when all hell broke loose. Shamil started blaming the referee for the stoppage, and even lashed out at him in frustration.
Шамиля Газгириева снимает с боя, и он
Я думаю, что это
нападает
очень
на
зря сейчас Шамиль
рефери.
Газгириев.
One of the craziest post-fight brawls you'll ever see happened in the fight between Mohammad Fakhreddin and Mohamed Said Malem. The fight itself was pretty wild. Malem was clearly the superior fighter and nearly finished Fakhreddin at the end of the first round.
I'll be honest, Kirik, Mohamed Saeed Malem looks a little
There
bit
it is.
fast.
That nose is broken, Phil. A broken nose like that. Blood goes back into the chin. He dropped him. The shots are raining down.
In the second round though, he sealed the deal with a knockout.
We may see a little hand feint.
Oh, he dropped him
Dropped
again!
him again. Dropped him again. Here comes those shots.
Huge.
It's almost over.
Huge.
Decky Larkin standing by. Oh! Over.
But right after the win, Malem stormed into his opponent's corner and gave them the middle finger. That's when all hell broke loose, with both teams starting to brawl.
Champ. That is history. That is.
And then there's the referee. Just look at how he handles two grown fighters at once. Some crazy strength on display.
Here comes another shot! Mohamed Fakhreddin, there it is! The two biggest rivalries in Brave Combat Federation history, both taking place in front of us!
Honestly, it makes you wonder why he's refereeing and not fighting, because he is clearly capable of manhandling two trained fighters like that.
We've got a little replay of this extraordinary action, courtesy of Green Hill. There it was, there it was, there it was. Here comes a shot, and there comes Decky Larkin, stopping the action.
Another badass referee showed up in the fight between Renat Latifov and Carlo Caput. The fight ended almost as soon as it started, with a crazy KO from Carlo.
Первый раунд.
Ох, как обескураживающе начался.
But then check this out. Latifov wakes up and his instincts kick in. He wrestles the referee, probably not even knowing where he is or who he's fighting. Instead of just calming him down, the ref puts Latifov in a guillotine choke until he's out again. The referee's face after choking him out pure gold. He just handed Latifov's unconscious body to his cornerman and was like, "Yep, my job here is done."
Но здесь не просто приходится, но и секундантом Рената Латифову сейчас хорошо бы успокоить своего бойца, да. В состоянии грогги Ренат Латифов прибывает.
Another crazy ending came in the fight between Shinya Aoki and Mizuto Hirota. Aoki is one of the wildest fighters in MMA history, and apparently there was some bad blood between him and Hirota. Aoki was clearly eager to punish his opponent. As a ground game specialist, Aoki had no trouble controlling Hirota, straddling him and trapping his arm within the first few minutes.
What you call that one?
You simply refer to it as something Aoki-esque. Like when he did that reverse go-go plata.
Then he transitioned into a Kimura, breaking Hirota's arm after he refused to tap.
That is a bully beatdown. Hirota in trouble! Aoki applying the pressure outside.
But Aoki wasn't done with his revenge. He flipped the middle finger right in Hirota's face while he was lying in agony on the canvas. Definitely one of the most brutal and ruthless endings you'll ever see in a sanctioned fight.
He came through with the goods. Team Dream officially defeats Team Sengoku 5-4.
Oh my goodness.
I'm still getting over that.
But that's not only fight involving Shinya Aoki with an unexpected ending. In his bout against David Gardner, while Aoki was on his back, waved to the crowd and cheerfully said, "Hello Japan."
足の形は今さっきと違ってクラッチを取らないタイプの。
今ハロージャパンで取られましたね。
入りました。
ハロージャパンで。
入りました。
ハロージャパンで取られました。
スリーパーだ。入っている。スリーパーだ。さあガードラー抜けられるか。ガードラー抜けられるか。ガードラー抜きたい。完全に青木の右が入った。
グッバイジャパンですね。
That little gesture opened up a perfect opportunity for Aoki to grab his unprotected neck and immediately choke him out. To this day it remains one of the funniest moments in MMA history, though probably not so funny for Gardner, who likely spent countless sleepless nights regretting his little display of overconfidence. One of the most painful ways to end a fight is a kick to the groin. In a Road FC bout between Aorigel and Myung-Hun Man, Aorigel got kicked in the nuts right as the fight started. He was in agony, and honestly, no one can blame him. That kick looked brutal. The Road FC staff rushed in, poking and prodding like they had some kind of magical healing powers. But Aorigel was in so much pain he even started crying. The fight was ultimately ruled a no contest. Not exactly the best consolation after having your manhood assaulted in front of a crowd.
정도의 큰 소리가 났어요. 지금 보호대가 뭐 있긴 하지만 뭐 거의 무용지물에 보호되었었고요. 예. 이거는
But sometimes you get kicked in the groin and your opponent still walks away with the win. A pretty controversial ending happened in the fight between Kan Nakamura and Yuki Yoza. This was a kickboxing bout. Both fighters threw down, and the action carried into the third round. That's when Yoza landing a spinning back kick, but it hit below the belt. The referee, however, thought it connected to the body and started a count. Nakamura pleaded, "Come on man, give me some time to recover," but the ref stopped the fight right away, ruling it a clean shot to the body. The judges all came out to confer like they were about to make a world-changing decision. In the end, they declared no foul, calling it a spinning kick to the thigh. Yeah, it sounds ridiculous. Replay clearly shows the kick hit under the waistline, which should have at least given Nakamura some recovery time. Honestly, it looks like the ref messed up, but they just decided to stick to the script.
確かにリングを両者とも降りませんね。
はい。
And let's wrap it up with some wild cases of double knockouts, because that's really rare in combat sports. Both fighters landing a kill shot at the exact same time, it's insane. It's probably one of the most confusing situations a referee can experience, because nobody really teaches you how to handle something that rare.
Good elbow from him. He's having to dig really deep here. Good
try-
right. Oh! A double knockdown! Unbelievable! Who's going to get up here? Is it going to be Dorian? Dorian's got on his feet!
Dorian's got up!
What a fight! Unbelievable from Jonathan there.
Right
Left
elbow.
hook from Dorian, the right elbow from Jonathan.
In spectacular fashion. Now. Oh. Whoa. I mean, they knocked each other out. One more look at this. Bang.
Oh my goodness.
Superman punch, unsuccessful, and now these guys are going to...
Oh, and Witherspoon. Both guys are down. Both guys are down. And at the same time, there's a kick to the head and a straight right. There's a left hook, there's a right hook and a straight right.
距離を取ってから踏み込んできます。斜め右を避けた後のこの左
WBO ガードがちょっとね、オープンガードになってましたね。
はい、右が下がったところ。
That's about it, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Have an awesome day, and I'm out.